Hello everyone, welcome to you all once again. Today we have one of our student, Dr. Wilson. He recently passed AMC Part 1 exam. He already secured a job in Australia. So I will talk to him regarding his journey. I especially his how he passed this exam, how much time it uh, give dedicatedly to pass this exam, how many months, and then how he secured a job, what kind of question they ask in the interviews, how many applications he done, all those things, and about salary and everything we are going to discuss with Dr. Wilson. So first of all, Dr. Wilson, congratulations to you. You passed this AMC one and you secure a job.
Thank you, Dr. Akram.
If you can just give us your brief introduction about yourself.
Hello everyone. I'm Dr. Wilson. I've done my MBBS from Andhra Pradesh, India, and I finished my MBBS in 2010 and my internship in 2011. And after that, I have joined in DNB Pediatrics. It's a postgraduate course in India. Finished my DNB Pediatrics, and then I've joined in Delhi as a senior resident in various hospitals. I did in Max Hospital, I did in Sanjay Gandhi Hospital. And then basically, I'm from Andhra Pradesh, South India. So I came back to Andhra Pradesh a few years back. Then since then, I've been working here in Kerala. Currently, I'm working in a medical college as a senior resident in my hometown.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it.
Dr. Wilson, basically many Indian doctors think about basically they are writing USMLE and PLAB. Why you choose this AMC?
Yeah, I was one of them. I was wanted to go to UK actually.
Okay.
So then what happened was I have few friends there who has already moved to UK, and one of my brother-in-law, he was also in UK. So then what happened was I got an information that UK is not so, yeah, it is getting saturated, and in long term, currently the situation is not so favorable for Indian doctors.
Yeah.
And then I thought at that, then I changed my mind, and I was looking for what to do next, one alternative. And suddenly, then I've got a call from Academically, obviously. So I just put my contact in that from Instagram or somewhere. So then they have contacted me, and then we had a small discussion, and then within that discussion, then I've changed my mind to go towards the AMC. So AMC Academically.
Since you already have experience, and you are doing PG in India, so those are doing and they done PG in India, their mind that we are a consultant, right? And I also want to work as a consultant in abroad. Like you pass, why you went to this stationary pathway instead of you can try for a specialist pathway as a pediatrician. So what is your motivation?
So yeah, but when I've gone through this all the pathways, whatever is there, but this specialist pathway is not so easy.
Yes.
To be frank, there's plenty of requirements for that. So compared to that, the standard pathway is easy. There is just a written exam and a clinical exam, and I've seen the curriculum and all. I thought like this could be, compared to the specialist pathway, this is easier to me. And then obviously that has happened.
National pathway, if you can pass part 1 exam, MCQ exam in your home country, plus English, of course, this language proficiency test, then there's very good chance to land your first job in Australia, especially in your own field. For example, Dr. Wilson is in pediatrician, some might be in ops and guiding, some other will be a surgeon, So in that you can work as a RMO, SRMO, even registrar based on your previous degree and experience, right? So many doctors, they tried for a specialist pathway because we have a 3-year degree in PG in India. This is like a partial comparable in the Australian standard, or not just Australian, maybe in US also, European and UK. There may be minimum 4 to 6 years the PG. In India, we have 3 years, right? So they are not comparable. So they need, if you have very good CV, very good experience, publications, research, and you are guiding others, then might be a chance. Otherwise, student pathway is the good pathway for you. So, Doctor, if you can just give us, in just last question, regarding the exam. So, how many months you prepare and how many hours dedicatedly you give and pass this exam in AMC Part 1?
Yeah, I think when I've started to decide to go for AMC, then from the inception of this, the idea to give exam. It took me 3 months.
3 months.
But my serious preparation happened in maybe 1.5 month. Because initially we were not so into how to approach and seriously prepare for the exam. So by the time I picked up speed and understood everything, it took me like just 1.5 month. It was fully on AMC, and luckily, God's grace, it happened.
Dr. Wilson,
Yeah.
do you think that this exam is very tough exam as compared to like NEET PG, or this is like a mediocre or little bit, easier exam as compared to NEET PG?
So NEET, I know. I mean, when I'm working in medical college now, many interns they're appearing and all. Freshly passed out PGs comes to me and they experience it. But NEET has become very very tough. I mean, I gave it in 2011. Now it is 25, 14 years back. I mean, the first NEET I gave, when they started NEET, I gave. Before that, there was no NEET.
So I
So when
can
I
say
compare
basically
to
AMC little bit easy exam as compared to NEET PG.
yeah. NEET was it was tough then, and it has become much tougher now. Like I'm
Yeah.
saying, when they started NEET, and now it is just they just want to filter out as many candidates as possible.
Yeah.
So they are just the questions which they're asking when we're discussing. But AMC has not yet become that tough. Yeah.
Basically, AMC is a qualifying exam. You just need to qualify just 250 marks you need out of 500. And a NEET PG is a competitive exam. You need to score very high to, if you get a good branch in good college in India, right? So, Dr. Mishra, now
Yeah.
once you pass this exam, so
Mm.
how you prepare yourself to, applying jobs? Anything you did in your CV? How you start basically your journey to finding jobs? And how many months it took to you to secure your first job in Australia?
Yeah, that was quite interesting. But I passed the exam and I was all in flying colors to just get my job maybe in the next month. But it didn't happen like that. So it took me quite a time because by the time I finished my exam, what happened was all the campaigns were over.
Yeah.
The dates were
Okay.
they've ended. So then I thought I could apply for the campaign anyway, but it didn't happen. I had to wait for like when the next campaign, next year campaign I had to. So I couldn't wait. But I was just searching for the openings in different states. So I applied a lot of jobs in NSW, the New South Wales.
Hmm.
It didn't happen. They used to just send me mails that you're not selected. We are sorry. But in Western Australia, there was an opening, and then I applied for it, and then luckily that I did it. It took me almost like 8 months.
8 months.
So 8 months
8 months
was yeah.
maybe due to because you are there was no date available because earlier 2 times government of Australia
Mhm.
they hire so in between if you are applying obviously you need to wait to two applications.
Yeah. That's what happened to me because if I would have completed my exam before a month, then I would have been eligible for all the campaigns in all the states. Maybe it happens in around May to June, something like that, right? May, June, July. But I did it little later in July month. So that's what happened. But
So
if
Dr.
you are there in that period, it is there. Then if you are there eligible for the campaign, you can get it in a month. That's not a problem.
So in your, what about your CV? Have you changed your some CV or same CV you use when you are applying in Indian jobs or you change what and what was the method you use?
No, yeah, definitely. I didn't. I mean, I didn't use the Indian version of the CV. I had to put more details.
Hmm.
You know, much more effort in putting your CV because your CV is everything for a job. If your CV is not, I mean, up to the mark, they won't shortlist you. So I had to put everything. What all I've done, maybe in internship too, till now,
Hmm.
all the experience. Yeah, post graduation, I've stressed more all the different hospitals where I've worked and all the procedures. I mean, I've seen all the intensive care things. So everything I've put and I have the thesis, the publication which I've done, I had to put that also. So much effort I've put. Even my extracurricular activities I've added, which I don't do normal in a CV, right? So
Yes.
this I just thought. I mean, what are the career gaps I had? Why did I have the gap? I have to explain it in the CV. So, I mean, references are so important. Like, my friends were there in the medical college, they gave me the reference. So everything, including the contacts. Yeah, a lot of effort. But it should be concise within 2 pages, remember. Yeah.
Yeah. So in this, references you mentioned, this is from a reference you give from India or Australia?
But I gave it from India,
Yeah,
obviously.
basically wherever you work, basically,
Yeah,
there,
I was working here, so I gave it from here. Yeah.
yeah, okay, okay. So where you apply, basically, is there any specific website you are searching a job and you are applying?
Yeah, there are job sites are there. Seek is there,
Mhm.
Indeed, and you have to register yourself there, and you just want to register for the notifications for particular jobs like RMOs registers like that, right? So that I put, and I used to get mails like there is an opening, and if I'm eligible for that, depending on my CV. So whatever is there, I used to get, and then I used to apply for that. After that, yeah, you can't apply through Seek anyway. The
Yeah.
link will open to the directly to the government site, right? So
Yes.
that's what happened. Mm.
So once you pass this AMC one, so I think our team, Dr. Swapnil Sharma and the team, they give you might be in a one session how you can improve your CV, how it look like the CV. Whether so did you follow that
Yeah, yeah,
sections? Yeah.
yeah, definitely. Bharti was there, and I had to forward my CV to Bharti, and Bharti forwarded to Swapnil. And
Yeah.
yeah, Dr. Swapnil, she gave her some modifications of the CV, and then I had followed it. Then I've uploaded it to that job site, and yeah, everybody helped. Thank you.
So what kind of questions they ask basically in the interviews? If you can just give us, the other listeners also, they can, emphasize on those kind of questions. What they want to know basically.
Yeah, I mean, same routine questions like tell me about yourself, this kind of things,
Okay.
and some clinical questions, and some critical situation. How do you react to them? What is so routine questions? What all is like standard interview questions are there? No, the point is how better we answer them. That's the trick. Everybody gets the similar questions, but the kind of answers are important. Yeah.
So have you, prepared yourself with these answers from any, you get some help from any website or something, or you just, you have so much experience and you know what is the answer for these
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah, but I just wanted to know what are the questions, not the answers. So I just got an idea about the questions. So I framed the answers myself because I don't think there are specific. I mean, like a question answer session won't help because it should be spontaneous. That's what matters. And yeah, I
So,
mean the experience and all. What are experience I had due to, I mean, any tough case I faced, any bad situation, how did I manage in my real practice. So that's what there was. So it should be better if you do it from your own experience than to answer from a book or something else.
so
Yes.
what is basically at the end, okay, what are your suggestions, those are want to go, especially for Australia. Many people are saying it's saturated, there is no jobs. Some saying is exam is very tough, not able to pass, it's a very tough exam compared to NEET PG or compared to FMG. Uh, what do you want to say to them?
Yeah. So my suggestion, I used to get some calls from my colleagues and juniors who are appearing for AMC initially. I just used to tell them only one thing. See, exam is meant to be tough. There are no easy exams, and if the exam is easy, there is no point in writing it and conducting it. So first of all, they should leave the fear of being tough, and then they'll ask absolutely what is according to your level of knowledge. So this is an MBBS level exam. So they don't ask much more than what you already know. But the point is, you should never be scared. And it is, you compared to NEET, is obviously it is not so tough. Just a screening exam, it is. So all these are positive points. That you get the positive vibes to give an exam. Then obviously you prepare well, and then you will just go and finish it out there. If you are scared for the exam before even attempting it, then obviously what all you have learned, then you don't perform it well in that exam. No? So building a positive attitude is the only savior because almost if you're an MBBS graduate, you're almost you're in that level only. Each and everyone might be, some might be just little low, little high, but the knowledge is almost the same. Only if you put a little bit of effort and from help from like you academically, then there is nothing else who can stop you. So everybody can pass. That's not at all an issue at all.
So
Yeah.
after Wilson, you pass basically exam and you secure a job. I can say almost within 1 year because you said 7 to 8 months searching a job and interview and all those things. 3 4 months to pass the exam, so it will take around 1 year to complete the entire process.
Yeah, yeah. It could be even much earlier also if you
In this
plan it
one
well.
year, how is the academically, help you in your journey? You want to say something about us?
Yeah, yeah, so I told you, I mean, previously also, but the main reason for me to give the exam itself is academically, because I was having no idea how to approach and where to go. But academically was the main point. They are the main, I mean, you are the main reason for me to even attempt and now to clear it and get a job. So everything starts from a point, right? And throughout the journey, I mean, the coaching was good. Initially, I didn't have any idea because I have 10 years back. So I've forgotten almost everything, and it helped me to recall everything. And that time, I got a assurance from this from you that we will help you till you land in Australia. That's what exact words were there. I thought they simply saying for the sake of it.
Mm.
But this is today. It's almost 1 year after that. I'm still talking to you.
Yes.
Bharti is there because she was saying that we are concerned that till you're there in Australia. So I used to get continuous communication was there. How are you? I mean, what is the status right now? What about the jobs and all? Then I said, I was updating you, and then suddenly when I got a call from Bharti and she was asking me, and I told she didn't have an idea, but I got a job then. I told her a little late, and she was very happy. And I was very happy listening to this that I was able to talk to you and regarding this. Yeah,
Thank you so
thank you
much,
very
Dr.
much.
Wilson. So Dr. Wilson basically passed his exam and landed a job in 1 year. So if you are a doctor planning to work in abroad, especially like Australia, so we can help you to complete your entire process. Even we are helping to job also, so each and everything we will prepare for you. Your documentation process, we will help you. We will help you to pass the exam. We'll also help you after you pass the exam, your CV, cover letter, interview preparation, and land a job in Australia. Last question, I think I
Mm.
forgot to ask you, what is the job title you got in Australia, and what is the salary, minimum salary basically Australia offering currently?
So this is the resident medical officer, and I mean I could have got registered job also, but the point is I just want to start from the basics since it's a new country.
Yes.
So RMOs have their more from the basics. If I understand, RMO salaries are quite good in Australia compared to any UK especially. So it was like it will start from 1 lakh dollars in some states. It depends on the state, but New South Wales it's less. I heard that it is quite less. But I mean in Western Australia it is
You
one
can
lakh
say
ten thousand.
started salary 4 to 5 lakh one per month. This is like on an average salary for RMO.
Yeah, 4 to 5 lakhs. Yeah, 4 to 5 lakhs is there. Hmm.
Yeah. And thank you so much, Dr. Wilson. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Akram.
Thank you. Bye.